Alright, good day class. You are welcome to Isaac Humanitarian Foundation e-learning platform, a platform that helps students to provide solutions to their academic challenges or problems in diverse areas. Now, I am your host for today, your English language instructor, and my name is Mr. Kayode Olugbola. I'm your English language instructor for today. I want to take us through this topic in English called compound adjectives. Yes, compound adjectives. That's our topic for today. What are compound adjectives? Of course, we all know that in English, adjectives generally are words which are used to modify or qualify nouns. Adjectives are words which are used to modify or qualify nouns. Adjectives are used to modify nouns, particularly when they come before such nouns. Then adjectives can equally qualify nouns when they come after such nouns. Now, how do we form adjectives in compound form? Do not forget that compound words are words that are formed by joining two or more components using hyphen. When you form two or more words with the use of a hyphen, such a word is called a compound word. But this one is compound adjectives. Compound adjectives are adjectives that are formed by joining two or more components of words using hyphen. But then such word is used as a modifier to a noun. Example: if you have a word like a 3-day service, a 3-day service. Now look at this. This is a singular word, but it has different components. We have article. We have an article. We have a numeral. We have a nominal and head word. We have an article, a numeral, a nominal, and a head word. This is a singular word, but it has different relation. Now look at it. From article A to D, these ones are adjectival. They are adjectival in information. Why? They are words that modify this noun called service. Now here is a service. Now, the service here is a noun. Service is a noun. And then we have a 3-day acting as a modifier to that service. Hence, in English, a word that tells you more about a noun, that word is called an adjective. But look at the formation. This adjective is compound in form. Why? We have article, numeral, and day. And between the numeral and nominal, there is a sign here, which is a hyphen. So this is called compound adjectival formation. And that is what our topic sent us on today. How to form compound adjectives in English, and how to ensure the orderly arrangement of those words to reflect grammaticality or correctness in your expression. So let's see steps to be taken in the formation of compound adjectives. To form compound adjectives, what are the steps that one must take? The first one is that one, articles A and the will come first. Articles A and D will come first without a hyphen. Yes, you write your articles first without a hyphen. That's the first step. Second step is that the numeral or number. The numeral or number will follow. The numeral or number will follow with a hyphen. So you write your number as the next one with a hyphen. Then in the order, the third one is that you have the nominal. Nominal means noun. The nominal or noun will come next. We come next in singular form. The nominal will come next in singular form without a hyphen. The nominal will come next in singular form without a hyphen. Without a hyphen. Then the last one, which is the fourth step, is that what we have the head word. The head word or main noun. The head word or main noun will appear in singular word form. These are the steps to be taken in the word formation of compound adjectives. Compound adjectives are adjectives which are formed by joining two or more components of words using what? Hyphen. But then such adjective is what is used to modify the word head word or main noun. Now, to form it, articles A, and B will come first without a hyphen. 2. The numeral or number will follow with what? A hyphen. 3. The nominal or noun will come next in singular form without what? A hyphen. Then lastly, the head word or main noun will appear in what? In singular form. So, this rule I'm talking about, this is the arrangement now. What's the one? Article A and D will come first. So we have article A will come first without a hyphen, meaning no hyphen. No hyphen. This sign will not be there. This sign will not be there. That's number one. Number 2, the numeral or number will follow with a hyphen. Numeral or number will follow with a hyphen. So we have number will follow with what? A hyphen. You must put a hyphen here. That's number 2. 3. The nominal or noun will come next in singular form. Nominal or noun will come next in singular form without a hyphen. What's that? Man. We have man. Man is a noun and is what? Is in singular form. And it will not take what? A hyphen after it, which is rule 3. Look at the 4. The head word or main noun will appear in singular form. The head word or main noun will appear in singular form. What's our head word? That's committee. We have committee. Look at this word. This is just one word. What's this? A 5-man committee. A 5-man committee. This is what called what? Compound adjectival word formation. Compound adjectival formation. Now, this is a singular word that has what? Different components. What are the components? We have article. We have nominal. Sorry, we have an article. We have a numeral. We have a nominal. And what? Head word. So this is an instance of what? Compound adjectival formation. Another example, we can have what? A 7 hyphen. Okay, let's write them in words. A 5-man committee. Next, we have a 7-minute speech. A 7-minute speech. This is correct. Article, no hyphen. Number with hyphen. Nominal in singular form without a hyphen. Then head word in singular form. This is what? A 7-minute speech. This is also what? Correct. Last example under it, you can have what? A 12-day break. A 12-day break. This is also what? Correct. Why? It follows a step for the formation of what? Of an adjective. Look at it. We have an article A. We have number 12 with a hyphen. We have nominal day. And then we have what? Break, which is what? The head word in singular form. This is the first step in the formation of what? Of compound adjectives. Now, note. In forming compound adjectives, we may decide not to use what? Articles. We may not use the articles A and D. If articles are not used in the formation, take note. If articles are not used in the formation, then you have what? Your number first. Number will come first. Followed by what? By nominal. Then followed by what? By head word. Look at this arrangement. I said, in case you don't have what? Articles. If articles are not used in the formation, if articles are not used in this formation, the first noun will be nominal and number. Nominal and what? Head word. But take note, if articles are not used, in the formation of compound adjectives, the nominal or noun will appear in plural form. Whenever articles are used to form compound adjectives, the nominal will be in singular form. But where articles are not used in the formation of compound adjectives, it will affect what? The nominal or noun. How? The nominal or noun will now be what? In plural form. So if I'm to write these 3 examples now, without the use of what? An article, what that be? Number 1, we have what? 5 men committee. This is also what? Correct in form. This is correct. This is what equally what? Correct. This one is a 5-man committee. This one is what? 5-men committee. This one is men because what? There is no what? Article here in the information. Number 2, look at number 2. A 7-minute speech. Without an article, what that be? That becomes what? 7 minutes. This one becomes what? Plural. 7 minutes word speech. Take note. Look at number 3. A 12-day break. What that be? 12 days break. All these are what? They are correct. They are other instances as regards what? The formation of compound word adjectives. So this is the first step in forming what? Compound adjectives. Now, the second step that what if, look up, what if there is an adjective after this nominal? Look at that. What's our nominal? Man, nominal, minute, nominal, day, nominal, man, nominal, minutes, nominal, days. If there is an adjective after the nominal or noun, before you write that adjective, you will put what? A hyphen. You will put hyphen after the nominal before writing the word adjective. Take note. This is what I'm saying. If you have a compound adjective, a 12-member panel. This is an example. A 12-member panel, and we don't want to use article in information. What that be? That becomes what? That becomes 12 members panel, isn't it? Then I said note. What if there is an adjective here? You have an adjective after this nominal. What would that be? What do? You put hyphen after this nominal before writing the word adjective. Example, you have that's an article. Followed by what? Number. These are number. Number will always take what? Hyphen. After the hyphen, what's the next thing? Nominal, which is what? Year. And in singular form, sorry. That will be singular form. A 90-year. Now, this is our nominal. I said note. If there is an adjective after this nominal, what do? Put hyphen after the nominal before writing the word adjective. Then our head word, which is the nominal, always a word in singular form. Now, who is this person? A 90-year-old man. A 90-year-old man. I can call you this. And let's use other articles. An 80-year-old woman. This is correct. This is equally what? Correct. Why? It follows what? Our order of formation. What is that order? Article without hyphen, number with hyphen, nominal will come next in singular form. But where there's an adjective after this nominal, what do? You put a hyphen first before writing the adjective. Then your head word, which is the noun, will appear what? In singular form. Don't forget that in compound adjectives, we may not use word articles. What if articles are not used in this order? If articles are not used in this formation, what would that be now? That becomes what? So you have the number first, that becomes 90 hyphen. Since there's no article here, your nominal or noun will be in plural form. That becomes what? Years. 90 years old man. This is equally correct. This one is correct. Why? Without article, your nominal becomes what? Plural. Then this we have an 80-year-old man. Without this article, what would that be? That becomes an 80 years old woman. This is equally what? Correct. Now let me give you another example. If I have a 2-day-old baby, a 2-day-old baby, this is equally correct. A 2-day-old baby. This is how you answer with your correct option will appear in your as your answer. By the time you have this in your exam, this is what you will choose as what your correct answer. This one has what the correct order. Now, to write this without using that order, that becomes what? 2 days old baby. Take note. This is the second formation of compound word adjective. Now, the last formation is when compound adjectives are what are used. Compound adjectives are used to what? To show ownership. Yes. When you use compound adjectives to show ownership or possession, how will it appear? Now look up. If I have a 12-hour flat, this is a compound word. This is correct based on the first step I gave you: article, number, hyphen, nominal, and singular word, ego. This is correct. If I have a 4-week break, this is equally what? Correct under our first formation. But what if these nouns are used to show what? Ownership or possession? Whenever compound adjectives are used to show ownership or possession, take note, hyphen should not be used again. When you use compound adjectives to show ownership or possession, hyphen should not be what? Used again. But when you remove the hyphen, you then add what? We add an apostrophe with s to the singular noun, and then s and an apostrophe to what? A plural. If I remove this apostrophe, now look up. If I remove this apostrophe, if I remove this hyphen, if I remove the hyphen here as well, I will not check. If the noun here is singular, it will carry this sign. If the noun here is singular, it will carry this sign. In the same vein, if the noun here is plural, it will carry this. If the noun here is equally plural, it will carry what? This. And how do you know whether the noun here is singular or plural? It is the number before it that determines the singularity or plurality of what? Of that noun. What after this one? You check the number. Once the number is what? 1, that is singular. So the noun will now be what? S and apostrophe with what? With S. If the number after it is plural, how? That is from 2. If you have from 2 upward, that's plural number. It will affect the noun such that the noun too want to be in plural from how to be S and an apostrophe. Please get this clearly. If your number is 1, that is singular, the noun will appear with what? An apostrophe and the S. But if the number is from 2 above, the noun will appear with what? S and an apostrophe. Now check this. Check. What is this? 12. 12 is what? Plural. That will affect this noun. This noun to what? To be in plural form. How to be S and what? An apostrophe. So this one is what? A 12 hours word flight. This is correct. This word, I can also write it in 2 other ways. What are 2 other ways? It can be a 12-hour flight. This is correct. This is the ordinary formation. This is correct. Or I can write what? 12 hours flight. This is also what? Correct. So I have this one is correct. This one is correct. This one is what? Is also correct. But the difference is that this number 1 and 2, they are ordinary word formation. But this number 3 is what? Is showing ownership or possession. So when you use compound nouns, compound adjectives to show ownership or possession, take note. The singular compound noun The singular word with noun will take what? An apostrophe with S, while the plural one will take a S and an apostrophe. So for number 2, I have a 4-week break. 4 is plural. So this one becomes what? S and an apostrophe. So what's that? A 4 weeks word break. More examples on that. If I have a 7-minute speech, how do I write this in possessive form? Since my number is what? 7 plural, it's gonna be what? S and an apostrophe. But look at this. An hour drive. Look at this. An hour drive. And is a singular word, article. And here is what? Is showing singularity as an article. Since and is singular, the nominal too must reflect to singularity. Out to what should not be an apostrophe with S. So what's this? An hour's drive. An hour's drive. Yes. The journey from Lagos to my village. The journey from Lagos to my village is just what? An hour's drive. The journey from Lagos to my village is just an hour's drive. Take notes. The president gave a 7-minute speech at the convention. The president gave a 7-minute speech at the convention. Look at this. The workers demanded dash from the management. The workers demanded dash. Demanded what? A 4 weeks break. Look at this as well. The journey from Lagos to Malaysia. The journey from Lagos to Malaysia requires what? A 12 hours flight. These are instances of what? A compound adjectival formation. So this is where the class will end for today. Yes, the class will end here for today. I will see you some other time. And don't forget that this class was brought to us by Isaac Humanitarian World Foundation. Yes, thank you, and God bless you. See you some other time.